This wasn't just a bad night, it was a warning. Liverpool changed shape, lost control, and now the away game to Marseille looks even more dangerous than before. Liverpool's plan was to play three at the back in the first half, and they got away with it because Burnley were playing a low block defence, we were doing our ponderous slow build-up, and all they were doing when they got the ball was knocking it long to try and find Brush, who was the target man, and Virgil van Dijk and Konaté were able to mop that up. But in the second half, Burnley changed their plan. They played more 3-4-3 and were pressing forward, getting the ball on the ground, finding more space down our right hand side, which meant a tactical change where Frimpong was playing quite high up in the first half, like a Mo Salah position, and creating problems down there. He had to come back and play as right back as he was selected in the first place. And this caused problems. In my last video, I just want to make a correction. I did say that Konaté would be suspended for this game after receiving 5 yellow cards. That would have taken place if it had been inside the first 19 Premier League games. But because this game was outside of that parameter, he was able to play. Which brings me on to Konaté's performance. It might have been wise if he wasn't playing this game. I thought he had a terrible game. Yes, in the first half he managed, but in the second half he looked overloaded. He was terrible. I mean, he almost scored an own goal if it hadn't been for Alisson's smart save. But he was at fault for Burnley's goal. I mean, poor clearance went to Florentino, who passed the ball to Marcus Edwards. And Konaté didn't get back or get across fast enough to try and block his shot. And Edwards was able to bury his shot past Alisson into the far corner of the goal. And where Burnley thought they didn't play with belief in the first half, suddenly they started believing. They thought, we can get a second one here, and they were very dangerous. They tried hard to get a second one, whereas with intricate passing, going into a very crowded Burnley penalty box, getting nowhere. So our final third really disintegrated as the match progressed. And we hung on for a draw. 2 points lost rather than a point gained. One of the key matchups I was looking forward to was Cody Gakpo against Kyle Walker. And I have to say the veteran came out on top. He played him really well. Gakpo is very predictable. He doesn't go down the left-hand side when he is playing left wing. He likes to cut in and shoot with his right foot. And they knew that, and every time he did shoot, it got blocked. Yes, he had a chance once outside the box, and the keeper saved it. And yes, he almost scored, but he got his ball shot cleared off the line. But really, as the game wore on, he became less and less effective and he was substituted. I mean, Liverpool's game plan. Well, if you miss penalties, you don't expect to win. And also, when they did score an open play through Florian Wirtz, I mean, in the first half, well, they just sat back and thought they could see the game out 1-0. But it didn't work out that way. And in the end, as I say, we hung on for a draw. And the fear about this is, if we take this poor performance into our next match against Marseille in the Champions League on Wednesday night, well, we're not going to get the same result. Thank you for watching my video. Please look out for my next video. Until then, take care and goodbye for now.